Hi again, this week I'm going to make for you rundown fish, and that's a dish that I first had in Jamaica, a little cafe place along the main street in Montego Bay, I think. I used to work on cruise ships, and one of the things that all the crew wanted to do every week was get off the ship and experience the local cuisine. And rundown, the dish that I'm making today, is something that I ate regularly. It's one of my favourites, and it can be made with vegetables, chicken, or as we're doing it today, with fish. I think rundown traditionally was made with whole coconuts, dried coconuts, with the addition of water and salt, and it was actually boiled down to make a thick custard consistency, and the oil split from it, it floated on top, and you could scoop that oil off and use it for frying other items and dishes. But today I'm using coconut milk because that's a lot easier. Today I'm using tilapia. It's quite a firm white fish, and it's relatively inexpensive and it's sustainable. You can use any white fish or even mackerel, it's very popular. Here I have some chopped onion, and this is chopped white onion with a little bit of spring onion chopped into it. I use a spring onion because I like colour in my food. And some chopped tomato, and you can use fresh tomatoes, these are actually canned. And here I have some light coconut milk, trying to keep it healthy, a little bit of oil for frying, salt, black pepper, and some lime to squeeze over the fish at the end when it's all cooked. This is crushed garlic, and here are the two ingredients that I think make this dish Caribbean. These are the Scotch Bonnet peppers, and they're used a lot in Jamaica and a lot of the other Caribbean islands. They have quite a distinctive flavour, as well as being very hot. They're very aromatic, and they add a lovely flavour to the dish. If you don't want the heat of these, you can leave them out or use a different kind of chilli, maybe something milder. Or you can even just put one of these whole into the dish and simmer it gently without breaking it, and that will just give you the nice flavour of the pepper, but not the heat. This is fresh thyme, another of my favourite ingredients. And again, I know that not everybody does like thyme. If you don't want to use this, you could use fresh basil leaves, and they go really well with coconut milk and with chilli, and they'd actually turn the dish into something more similar to a Thai dish as opposed to a West Indian dish. And that's the ingredients I'm using today, so we can get cooking now. The first thing I'm doing is just putting a little bit of salt over the fish, and if there's any water in there, the salt will help draw it out, and before I actually add the fish to the dish, I'll just pat it dry. I'm going to leave that while I go on to start the other ingredients. So first things first, let's get some oil, just a little bit, not too much. A little bit of oil into the pan, I get warm. And we are going to fry the onion and the garlic just gently for about 5 minutes. Before it starts to go a little bit golden. The recipe that I'm publishing with this video actually serves 4. I'm just making enough for 2 people today. I'm just going to leave that to fry gently. So the onions and the garlic have softened, and you've got just a little bit of colour on them, which will add to the flavour. And that I am going to add tomatoes. Turn the heat up now as well. thyme. A pinch of salt. Black pepper. And my coconut milk. That's stir. And now I'm just going to leave that to boil down or run down to about half the consistency it is now, half the amount of liquid. So it's a lot thicker. As this is coming to the boil now, I'm going to throw my chillies in. I'm going to add all those lovely other flavours. And we'll leave that for a few more minutes to boil down a little bit more. So this has reduced now. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. I've got my fish here that I've patted dry, and I'm just going to sit them on top of this. And put my lid on. And they'll take about 10 minutes max to cook. And that's it, easy. While the fish is cooking, I'm going to make a quick and easy pineapple and avocado salad. It's delicious. These are the ingredients. We have some nice crispy lettuce here. This is iceberg. You could use baby gem, whatever your favourite is. Some tin pineapple. Again, you could use fresh, you can get hold of it, and thinly sliced red onion and a nice avocado. And for the dressing, I have olive oil, white wine vinegar and orange juice, and I use those in equal amounts. A little bit of sugar, some salt and pepper. First of all, I'm going to make the dressing, and for that the olive oil, white wine vinegar, some orange juice, a bit of salt, and a little bit of sugar. And I'm just going to mix this up until the sugar's dissolved. And I'll actually just use a little bit of lettuce to check that for seasoning. That's really nice. Next, I'm going to get my avocado ready. To do that, I just slice around it and twist the two halves apart. When I work with avocado, it's important to have some lime or lemon juice close by because the flesh goes brown very quickly, so I tend to keep it covered while I'm working with it. One easy way to get the flesh out ready to use is just to score it. Be careful you don't go all the way through and slice your fingers. And then just using a spoon, scoop it out, it comes out in nice chunks. covered in lime. Just make sure it doesn't go brown. So now it's just a matter of combining the ingredients. I'm going to add the lettuce, the avocado, and I usually tear my lettuce because my mum says it's better to tear it. If you slice it, it goes brown. So I do that all the time, and as you can see my lettuce hasn't gone brown, so I'm going to believe it. Add in the pineapple. Red onions taste, really, depends how much you like. Give that a glass in your hands. And then some lovely dressing that we made. It is cooked. I'm just going to spoon a little bit of sauce over it and just give it another minute in there. Just let some of these lovely flavours sink in. And then it will be ready for eating. Just cover that up for 1 more minute. Check this for seasoning. It's actually ready to serve now. Make sure that I've got that salt and pepper in there. Okay, so to serve with the fish, we have the salad, and today I have just done some plain white rice. Very easy to cook, I'm sure you know how. But the method that I use is always 2 parts water, 1 part rice. So if I use a cup of white rice, I'll add 2 cups of water. Bring it up to a really good boil, put the lid on it, turn it down and just let it steam in the liquid. If you're not too keen on rice, boiled with potatoes goes really well with this fish. So now we're ready to plate up a beautiful fish. Smells gorgeous. I'm going to have a little bit of white rice, and I think I'm going to sit the fish on top. Gorgeous scones in there. Split very nicely these fillets, so I'm going to split this into 2. This beautiful sauce. really nice, beautiful, tasty, colourful dish. Here we are, lunch is ready. I'm going to eat this in a minute, but I just want to say thank you for all your lovely comments about the videos. Please keep them coming in, and also if you've got any questions about the dishes that I've done or how to make particular things, go ahead and ask and I'll see what I can do, see if I can help. As I said before, it's not just Caribbean food that I do all types, and I'll be showing you some more of my dishes in the next few weeks. But for now, thanks, and I'm going to eat it.